Mount Vernon stands as an American icon. It's more than just a building. It represents the birth of a nation and the legacy of its first president, George Washington. The story of Mount Vernon is interwoven with the story of America. George Washington inherited Mount Vernon in 1754. He was a young man then, full of ambition. Washington expanded the estate over the years. He transformed it into a thriving plantation. It was a place of business and a place of refuge. Washington's vision for Mount Vernon went beyond farming. He wanted it to be a place of beauty and tranquility. He designed the gardens and oversaw the construction of the mansion. Mount Vernon became a reflection of Washington's character and his aspirations for the young nation. George Washington died in 1799. His beloved Mount Vernon passed to his wife, Martha. Upon her death, it went to Bushrod Washington, their nephew. Bushrod was an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. He faced the daunting task of maintaining the estate. Maintaining Mount Vernon proved difficult. The plantation faced financial struggles. These challenges continued for subsequent owners. John Augustine Washington II inherited the estate after Bushrod. He too struggled to keep it afloat. The weight of history and the cost of upkeep were heavy burdens. John Augustine Washington III, the next in line, realized a difficult truth. Keeping Mount Vernon within the family was no longer feasible. By the mid-19th century, Mount Vernon was in a state of disrepair. Years of financial strain and neglect had taken their toll. The once grand estate was fading. Fortunately, a determined woman stepped in. Anne Pamela Cunningham, a South Carolinian, recognized the historical significance of Mount Vernon. She believed it should be preserved for the nation. In 1853, Cunningham founded the Mount Vernon Ladies Association. The association launched a nationwide campaign, their goal to raise funds and purchase Mount Vernon. Their efforts were groundbreaking. This was one of the first major historic preservation movements in the United States. In 1858, the Mount Vernon Ladies Association achieved their goal. They purchased the estate for $200,000. It was a turning point. Mount Vernon was no longer a private residence. It was now a national treasure. Today, Mount Vernon stands as a testament to the power of preservation. The Mount Vernon Ladies Association continues to own and operate the estate. They have meticulously restored the mansion and grounds to their former glory. Visitors from around the world come to Mount Vernon. They walk in the footsteps of George Washington. They learn about his life, his leadership, and the founding of America. Mount Vernon is not just a museum, it is a living history lesson. The story of Mount Vernon is a reminder of the importance of preserving our past. It is a place where history comes alive. It is a place where we can connect with the legacy of George Washington and the ideals upon which America was founded.